Hi, G here, and welcome back to our channel. And today I'm reviewing the Hoover House Bed and Breakfast, which I did promise when we did our Australia Day trip a few weeks ago that I would review it. It's in the town of Gwalia, and it's perched right on the edge of the Gwalia pit here. Now, Gwalia is a ghost town, and it's about 2.5 hours north of Kalgoorlie. The house itself is named after former President Herbert Hoover, who actually lived here, believe it or not. And there's 3 rooms you can actually rent. And we stayed in the Hoover room, which is the first room at the front of the house. And it was a lovely room. So it's got a queen bed and you've got your own ensuite. And it's very tastefully decorated with antique furniture and so on. It's been very nicely maintained and restored. The whole house, in fact, has. The meals you have here in the dining room, which also doubles as the Hoover Cafe, which is open to the public. When it closes at 3 in the afternoon, you've got pretty much the house to yourself, or with other guests if there's other guests staying. And you've got a continental breakfast provided, a lovely fridge, which was great because it was quite warm when we were there. Now, adjacent to it, there's another dining room area, which is the more historical part of the house. And there's lots of vintage and antique furniture, vintage stuff. Really nice. Now, I mentioned there's 2 other rooms. So there's the read room, which is the middle room of the house. And it's very similar to the Hoover room. So you've got a bed and an ensuite and the usual antique furniture and so on. So very lovely, either of those rooms to stay. And the 3rd room is called the Layla room, which is a little bit smaller and it doesn't have an ensuite. You do have your own private bathroom, but it's not actually in the room itself. It's just off a door, which is here. Here's the door here, which is in the cafe there. Now, turning to the outside of the house, at the back of the house, you've got this lovely view of Mount Leonora off the back veranda you can see, which is really lovely. And the whole outside of the house has been really nicely done as well. Nice garden. There was a lot of bird life. You can see here I took some footage with some really wagtails of some other birds we saw as well. But just surrounding the house is some beautiful gardens, and yeah, you can sit outside if you like. It was very warm when we were there, so we mainly were inside the house. And of course the other main feature is this superb view of the Gwalia pit. Now, it's very safe, of course, the house. You are set back quite several meters from the pit. And it is an active mine site, so you can see some mining activity go on, and you can hear a little bit when you're outside, but it's not very loud, and once you're in the house you can't actually hear it at all. Also, right next to us is the Gwalia Museum, which is free to wander around and have a look. They've got several buildings which are air conditioned and you can go inside and check it all out. And it's dominated by this amazing wooden mining head. Now, I'd never seen a wooden mining head before. I've only really seen metal ones. Here's some footage of it here now. Really interesting construction, and of course next to it was another building which housed the machinery, the winch for the cables, which was a huge room, and yeah, the machinery was great to look at. So yeah, the museum, well worth a look as well, of course. There's so much to do around the area. We've also got the Ghost Townn as well, which is, you know, you can walk there as well. So lots to do there. So we had a really fantastic stay there. I'd rate this definitely a 5 out of 5. We were very, very lucky to stay there by ourselves. But there's just so much to do, and the whole surrounding countryside is also beautiful to look at. So yeah, there's just so much to do there. There really is. So that's why it becomes so highly recommended. So if you're in the area, go and check it out. You won't be disappointed. Okay, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon with lots more stuff. Take care now. Bye.